Bonjour everyone, I'm Rita Jetha. With a passion for teaching and an experience of teaching for 20 years in Indian schools, I'm here to help students score well in their French exams. Today we'll be covering the topic on subjunctive, why subjunctive is important, what is the use of subjunctive, what are the verbs and expressions that take subjunctive, how to form subjunctive for regular and irregular verbs, and at the end of the video I'll be providing an exercise for practicing. So stay tuned. Now when we talk about subjunctive, the first thing that comes into our mind is verb. Subjunctive is definitely a conjugation of verb, but unlike your other tenses, subjunctive is not used to express a tense. Subjunctive is used to express a mood. Subjunctive is used to express wish, desire, sentiments, emotions, necessity, etc. Whereas the tenses which we have covered in the earlier classes, present, past composite, future, etc., tell us when an event took place. But subjunctive expresses a mood. Look at these two sentences here. In the first one, I have je veux and je réussis. The second one is je veux and tu réussis. The first one, my subject in both the sentences, that is the first one, je veux and je réussis, my subject are same. Whereas in the second example, my subject is je veux in the first part, and the second part of the sentence has got tu réussis. That means my subject is different in the second sentence. Let's move ahead with this example. Now looking at the first example, je veux, je réussis. In both the part of the sentence, I have my same subject, that is je, and je is the one who is wishing, and je is the one who is taking action. So my subject is same for both the part of the sentence. When I have the same subject, I will use infinitive. Whereas in the second example, it is je who is wishing and it is tu who is taking the action. So I have two different subjects there. So when we have two different subjects, where one is wishing and the other one is taking action, I will use subjunctive here. Now before we move ahead, let's see what is infinitive. Infinitive is that part of the verb which is unconjugated. For example, your verb avoir. Your verb avoir is the infinitive, and the conjugation table that we have done for avoir, that is j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, is the conjugation table. Similarly, for the verb prendre, prendre is my infinitive, and the table that we have done is the conjugation. Je prends prends, prends, prends is the conjugation table. Let's move ahead. Now the thumb rule for subjunctive is we need to have two different subjects. When we have the same subject, where one is wishing and the same person is also doing the action, we will use infinitive. But when we have one person who is wishing and the other person who is taking action, we will use subjunctive. These are the certain expressions which take subjunctive. Now in all our earlier conjugations, we had never used que before our subject pronoun. But for subjunctive, we need to use que because we have two different subjects and the que connects the two different subjects. Let us see the formation of subjunctive step by step. To form a subjunctive, we take the third person plural of a verb from the present tense. So the third person plural becomes ILS, and the present tense of that any verb that you pick it up will take the third person plural present tense and will remove the ENT ending. To this radical which is left after removing ENT, we will add our subjunctive endings. It could be any verb. Supposing a verb is prendre, PRENNENT. As per the rule, we'll remove the ENT and then we'll take the radical PRENN. Let's see ahead. To this radical after removing the ENT, we are going to add our subjunctive endings, that is E, ES, E, IONS, IEZ and ENT. So for my verb parler, I get que je parle, que tu parles, qu'il parle, que nous parlions, que vous parliez, qu'il parle. Now if you look at the nous and vous form here, I have highlighted it. What is the change here? Let's see. To form the subjunctive of a verb in the nous and vous form, we are going to take the imparfait of that particular verb. So, for the imparfait we have seen, we take the nous form and remove the ONS, and to that radical we added our imparfait ending. So for the nous and vous form, we added the endings. For the nous form, we had the endings IONS, and for the vous form, we had the endings IEZ. So the imparfait of a verb, or rather the subjunctive of a verb, is similar to the imparfait of that particular verb, only in the nous and vous form. The rest, all subject pronouns will take the rule which we just discussed. Let's see more deeper into this. Now, in the first example, I have my verb prendre and I have my subject there, nous before the blank. So I'm going to use the imparfait of the verb prendre. So for the imparfait, we take the nous form, that is PRENONS, and to this we remove the ONS, and to this PREN we are going to add our imparfait endings, that is IONS. Similarly, for the verb boire, my nous form in the present tense is BUVONS, and as per by my rule for the formation of imparfait, I will remove my ONS and I will add my imparfait endings, that is IEZ. Just because I have my vous before the blank and I am supposed to use the imparfait of this verb. This is the list of irregular verbs in the subjunctive. Let's look at this exercise here. Now in the first one I have the verb finir and I have my subject je before the blank. So this will follow the regular subjunctive rule, that is the third person plural ENT, remove ENT, and to the radical we add the respective endings. In the second one also I have the verb venir and I have my subject tu. So it will take the regular subjunctive rule, as so the rule comes VIE-NENT, again remove the ENT, and to this radical we will add our subjunctive ending VIE-NNES. Now the third one is my verb partir and my subject is vous before the blank. So I want you to write in the comment below what will be the answer for the third one. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share and comment, and also don't forget to hit on the notification button. If you have any doubt, write it in the comment below. The link for the worksheet is given in the description below. Thank you so much.